What's good, people? It's Drill Entertainment Network, and I'm back for another video. Now, over the last couple nights, there's been some recent developments, mainly between 1200 and ATK. So some people wanted me to talk about that, and this video is going to be just kind of going over my thoughts over the possible conflict and what may or may not happen between these two sets. So, like any gang beef, the origins of this are hard to pin down precisely. But we can kind of see that it started online between members of Backstreet and 1200, mainly Seven from Backstreet. I think it was Tilly, this guy called Lil Ray, and the 1200 guys like No Face and other guys from 1200 like that. But basically now it's escalated because before these were just kind of like low-level affiliates, not really like the big dogs. But now you're starting to see some of the, I guess they're not even leaders because these gangs don't really have leaders, but like the more pronounced members, the more known members, kind of the shot callers like Tay Shots, J Dot, fucking TK, are starting to go at it. And this is kind of crazy because a lot of people were saying back then like, oh, okay, yeah, it's not a big deal, and it wasn't really because. You know what I mean? Like, people butt heads all the time. The lower level members, they're always doing stupid shit with their pride. I mean, these guys, all they care about is like pride, and you know what I mean? There's too much pride in this shit, and they just get, in beefs over stupid shit. But I didn't really think it was gonna escalate until now. I'm starting to see like this crazy shit. Like, you got, Fallout Sosa saying, quote, "Lol, motherfuckers talking about we unloyal, and my side paved the way for all you ungrateful diggers. MF's ungrateful as hell." So he's basically saying that that his clique of guys, ATK, basically made 1200, which has some validity, I guess, because Ace and them kind of brought like some shine on 1200, like. But then again, Lil Papa blew up like before any of them. Or no, he didn't. Well, Lil Papa, like 1200 kind of carved their own way. So I get what he's saying, but I kind of disagree a little bit. Then Fallout says, "Fuck you, lil bro. All love died in that post, and fuck my brother that posted my cousin killer. Lame ass diggers. Stay on that side, and y'all know we EBK. Just apply pressure. Broken heart. Diggers switch every day. Haha. That's why I be to myself." So you got Fallout out here. You know what I mean? It's interesting because Fallout, I don't really see him like addressing beef too much when it comes to like internal shit, but he's going crazy today. And then you got fucking J Dot calling out Tay Shots, says, "Penny pinching ass digger." Laughing emoji, "You broke, putting on for Instagram. How you wearing jewelry with nothing to your name. No car, no house, living off the next man. Clown emoji, you a little foot soldier, grown as hell, taking orders." And then he fucking recorded this video that I posted, just yelling at I think Tay Shots and Fallout, saying that they didn't make him. J Dot carved his own lane, which is kind of true. But then again, J Dot was kind of on ATK's dick for a while throughout 2019. You know what I mean? Like he was trying to get some clout off of them, from some free clout from like Queso and ATK. They were blowing up at the time, and when that didn't work, he started getting more with 1200. So J Dot's kind of I'm onto you, J Dot. You're not completely innocent in this. Then Tay Shots posted some videos of J Dot like with them back in like 2019, because I think J Dot was saying that, he was trying to distance himself from them and saying he wasn't like NHG or any of that, but he is, and he was. And these pictures prove that, he was out there with them every day, sleeping on their floor and shit. Then you got Greenlight comes in and says, "Fuck NHG, how about that, lol? All this undercover, I don't fuck with him shit going on. Let me know what it is. Diggers wanna cool down this, cool down that. It ain't been a cool down in how long? Can y'all say the same?" So he's basically just in Tilly. And one thing with Greenlight, Greenlight's a weird guy. Like he changes his IG name all the time. He privates his account, deactivates his account, then reactivates it, deletes stories, archive stories, repost stories. So there's a lot of like psyop shit going on, some CIA level psyop shit going on when it comes to Greenlight. And he'll often say he'll change the story. Like he's literally trying to gaslight people too. He'll post some shit, then delete it and say that Reddit made it up or some shit. So from what I've seen, Greenlight is definitely kind of a sketchy guy when it comes to that. So if you see anything he posts, you gotta screenshot that shit immediately, because he'll just delete it and then try and like say that he didn't post that shit. But anyway, yeah. So, and he'll like change his username to confuse people and do all this weird shit. So, but yeah, Greenlight, he is saying fucking HG, blah blah blah. So, yeah, it is pretty interesting. Now, however, do I think this will escalate? I'm not really sure, to be honest. Because a lot of this shit is a lot of talk. It's a lot of talk, not a lot of shooting. A lot of the time. And the beef has slowed down for a little bit. And this is one thing I realized, just like 2023, you remember last year, nothing happened. For like the first half of the year, nothing happened. Like January, February, March, April, May, nothing happened. Well, yeah, like the first 4 months, nothing fucking happened. I was like, okay, this is going to be a dry year. Then May, YBG gets killed. I'm like, okay, shit, it's starting to heat up, with the bully gang shit. And then 3 months after that, Jake fucking dies. I was crazy hit. and then what was that, like 2 months later, Tilly and the Uber driver die. Then fucking in December, Tiger and Rico get killed. Like, that shit was crazy. Oh, and then John got fucking shot in the head, survived. Like, that shit was crazy. So nothing really happened for the first few months of that year, but then it popped off. So this might be a similar situation, because I have noticed for the last couple years, the first few months of the year haven't really done shit. It's May 9th, so we're 5 months into the year, and no one important has died, to my knowledge, except Ed from ATK, but he was like, he just died of natural causes. It wasn't no hit. So it is interesting what we're going to see with what happens, but me personally, I'm not sure. I don't think this will escalate to anything crazy. You know what I mean? I think it's just a lot of talk. And these guys, you know, they got their issues, whatever. The issue with them is they just keep their shit bottled up. They don't resolve shit until it, like, reaches a breaking point when the fucking kettle just starts boiling. They don't let their shit out. They just keep it bottled up forever and on until the straw breaks the camel's back and fucking all hell gets loose, and they you know, they're going in on all these guys, this secret animosity and all this bullshit. But me personally, yeah, I don't think it'll really escalate, to be honest. However, I don't think 1200 and the ATK, Backstreet, Flag Street, you know, these guys are going to have the same... I don't think they're going to be as tight as they once were. You know, not necessarily saying they're going to be beefing, but I think it'll just kind of become... They're going to go from being allies to being neutral, basically. So I don't think you're going to, like, start beefing. I don't think it's going to be like, you know, they're going to kill each other and shit. But I just think they're just probably going to stop being as tight as they were, which is kind of unfortunate for them. But, you know, I guess this is kind of what happens, and I've noticed this. You can see this with O-Block, the new generation of O-Block. When there's no one to kill, when you fucked up the ops so bad and nothing's going on, they turn on each other. I swear, like, when there's no common enemy that they really need to push back on, they turn on themselves, and they start internally fighting. Like, in 2020, you didn't see this shit. When the shit was at its worst, you know what I mean? When 6 Block and all these guys were really applying pressure on each other, they were tight, you know what I mean? You would never see this, 1200 ATK beefing, falling out. J-Dot even said that. Like 3 years ago. You'll never see Ku and ATK falling out, but he's been proven wrong now, unfortunately. But it's true, like, when there's real threat, they'll stick together, but when there's no real threat, then they'll start splintering off and beefing with each other. But yeah, I don't think this will really escalate. Me personally, I think it'll just kind of be like some internet shit. But I don't think the relationship is going to be fixed ever, to be honest, because Fallout literally said, Fallout's like one of J-Dot's closest friends. Like, they've known each other. He even said he's known J-Dot since first grade. They've been on drills together. They were hanging out together every fucking day. And now it's like, they're like exposing each other, all this like fake shit and saying fuck each other. And when you get the dead involved, saying fuck Tilly, fuck Michi and all this shit, then it's really fucking bad, you know? And that shit can't really be repaired once you say fuck someone's dead homie. But yeah, so I think a lot of personal friendships, individual friendships, and relationships are going to be forever ruined. And I think the link between the East Side and these ATK guys is going to be permanently ruined as well. I don't think they will beef, though. If they do, you're probably going to start seeing, like, fights and non-fatal shootings start happening. You're going to see, like, you know, blocks getting shot up, houses getting shot up, that sort of thing. And then if it escalates even more than that, then that's where you'll start seeing people actually getting shot. And then if it escalates even further, then you'll start seeing people getting killed. But none of that has happened yet, but if it is going to go down that route, that's probably how it'll start. It'll start with little fights, then little shootings, and then escalate to full-on murder. So, but I don't think it's going to get to that, but it might. You never know with the street shit, but me personally, my prediction is I don't think it's going to go that way, but I know some people wanted an update. Some people are saying, you know, come back. So, yeah, I'm just making a quick update, and I'm going to try and put more videos out for you guys because I know I've been kind of slacking on that recently, but yeah, I'm just going to keep doing more of that. Keep the fucking... my foot on the gas pedal and just keep pumping out shit. So yeah, if you like the shit, you know, like and fucking whatever, do all your shit. And Drill Entertainment Network out.